Hey there, my shipmates. How we doing? Welcome back to 1912 Titanic Mystery. Today we are going to play part 3, and we're going to continue on playing this game. So, before we get into it, make sure you guys like my channel and this video, and leave some comments below. Alright, let's get to it. So yes, we want to resume game. Alright, so in part 3 here, we're going to now do the second class enclosed promenade. Did you know that only 3 of the 4 smokestacks of the original Titanic were operational? The 4th was added to make the ship look more powerful, although some legends have it that the Irish workers felt it symbolized good luck, like a 4-leaf clover. Some luck, huh? Well, let's put it this way. First thing here that I have a gripe about, yeah, the 4th funnel was considered the dummy funnel, but it did actually have uses. The smoke from the fireplace in the first class smoking lounge exited through the 4th funnel. There was also some other areas that were ventilated through the 4th funnel, and of course the 4th funnel also acted as a huge ventilator shaft to let fresh air down into the engine room. So yeah, it had some purpose to it. So we gotta find seashells. 10 of them. Oh. Okay, and we've come to the first hidden objects of this episode. So, as per usual, I shall be back. Okay, so now we found all the hidden objects. So now we gotta find the pieces to whatever this thing is. Which, there it is. Oh, it's a chess piece. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm no good at chess, so I'm gonna wait till the timer runs out. Finally, we made our way to the boat deck outside the second class stairs, and he asked me the question I had been dreading. Why had I left Oxford so suddenly, without warning, and telling him in the note I had left him not to follow? I couldn't bring myself to tell him the truth. Instead, I said that Mother had taken ill unexpectedly, and I was needed at home to care for her. Then he asked about William's father. Where was he? I further lied that I was on my way to meet him in New York. Oh, God. Why don't you just tell him? Here's an interesting bit of trivia. RMS stands for Royal Mail Steamer or Ship. For a ship as luxurious as Titanic was, it seems strange to think of her as a mail steamer, royal or otherwise. Okay. Statues. Wonderful. Technically, that's a statue back there. Oh boy. Okay, once again, be right back. Alright, found all those. Now I gotta find this. It's a pair of glasses. Okay, what's this puzzle? Find the mystery word by rearranging the letters. You can swap letters by clicking on them. Okay. Okay, so I unveiled a page in the diary. I'm not sure if he believed me, but what else could I say? During our courtship at Oxford, I had never spoken to Edward about how Mother had been a favorite servant of Lord Chamberlain at Idlewood Manor, nor I related how, when Lord Chamberlain recognized my love of books and thirst for knowledge, he had so graciously arranged for my attendance at the finest schools in Dublin, and then for my studies at Oxford. So although Edward knew I had arrived from Ireland, he was unaware that I was the daughter of a servant woman. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, alright, now we're gonna go check out the grand staircase. The grand staircases were considered the most luxurious trappings on Titanic and intended for first-class passengers only. Today, they provide easy access points for submersibles exploring the sunken wreck, as they deteriorated long ago and only gaping holes remain. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta find 10 knives. Yay! Oh, this is fun. Some of these are like swords, not knives. Actually, a lot of them are swords. Liars! Alright. Yay! Alright. Another puzzle. I'll be back. Alright. Found all the items. So now I gotta find pieces of this gear. Alright. Now I can play this little mini game. Move the clock hands to match the pattern of numbers and letters. Use the button at the bottom of the clock to submit your responses. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I get it. Let's see. What's the... Okay. So the number corresponds with the letter. Gotcha. So there we go. And then the 9th letter is I. Hey, I solved the puzzle. Alright. Okay, we parted with a warm embrace that lasted longer than I felt comfortable with. I broke away and hastily departed. I couldn't stay any longer. My feelings for Edward were starting to resurface, and I couldn't allow it. I've been guilty of fooling myself once, but I can't let it happen again. Okay. Another unassigned note from the purser's office. You do seem to be a popular figure this evening. Perhaps you have a secret admirer. Yeah, probably. I'm afraid you have left some clues undiscovered. I suggest you return to some of the places you visited earlier and take a second look where you can simply live without the knowledge that because you were not observant enough, Titanic 2 will sink like its century-old ancestor. Ah, wonderful. Jesus. Alright, I guess we're going back to the beginning. Alright, so our next stop is back at the Cafe Parisien. In her day, Titanic cost $7.5 million to construct and additional millions to furnish, as you can see by the opulence of these dishes and silverware, even in the Cafe Parisien. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're once again back to finding stuff. So, as usual, I shall be back. Alright, unveiled another page of the diary. Entry number 4, Friday, April 12th. That Cassandra is an ill-bred witch. I do not think I have ever been so humiliated in my life. I should have known better and trusted my instincts, but I allowed myself to instead believe in the better of her. Now I have paid the price. Okay. So, here we go. Every stateroom on Titanic was equipped with electric lighting and heat, such as amenities were considered quite a luxury at the time. Yeah, that's true. Every single stateroom. At least I would hope. Alright. Be back. Alright. I had settled William into his bed for the night. During the day, I had loaned a book of the Brothers Grimm stories from the Titanic library. William especially enjoyed the tale of Hansel and Gretel, and my son had drifted off to a peaceful slumber. I needed some air to clear my head of the confusion of my meeting with Edward earlier in the day. Mrs. Hutchins, bless her heart, urged me to take to the deck and promised to look after William. Okay. So it looks like we're just kind of quickly going through these. I still find it hard to believe that even after receiving 6 iceberg warnings that day, Captain Smith continued to sail at nearly full speed. Okay, seriously? I mean, granted, the ship... Okay, this part was partially right. Nearly full speed. She wasn't technically going full speed. Almost. But not quite. But the captain? No, the captain was not at the helm. He was trying to go to bed. He even told people, look, if the conditions become doubtful, come wake me up. So if the weather changes or the sea conditions change, wake him up. The captain was not the one driving the ship. Okay? Not at that time. Okay. Be back. Alright. Cassandra had to have been waiting for me, but she made it seem like a chance meeting in second class stairway. I should have suspected an ambush, but I am ever the optimist. Cassandra greeted me as though I was an old friend and insisted we use our running into each other as a chance to get to know one another better. Okay. What a fine day to be out on the water, don't you think? Did you know that the original Titanic design specified 32 lifeboats? Actually, I think was it 48 or 64 originally? Not 32. I don't know where they came up with that number. White Star Management overruled Thomas Andrews and the ship's designer and reduced that number to 20 because they thought extra boats made the deck look cluttered. A bit short-sighted, I would say. She escorted me to the reception room below the grand staircase. A steward questioned me upon my entrance, but Cassandra shooed him away, allowing that I was her guest. The staircase was still crowded with patrons, leaving from their evening meal. The sheer grandeur of the women in their beautiful dresses and the men in their evening best was overwhelming, and I was very aware of how my simple attire set me apart. Another message. Whoever keeps leaving these for you is a bit old school, don't you think? Texting would be so much easier. So you see, a drama unfolds from the past, just as our drama unfolds in the present. Speaking of the present, I wonder if it's possible that I could be your steward. Andrew. He's kind of the secretive and quiet. Just the type you'd expect a mad bomber to be, and as one of the staff, he certainly knows his way around the ship. Yes, I think that's to who I must be. Well, you'll never know as long as there are secrets that remain to be discovered. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Ooh. Well, alright everybody, that's where I'm going to call it an episode. In episode 4, I don't know how much longer we can keep this going, but maybe the next episode will be the last. But in the next episode, we will visit the barbershop, the cargo hold, the gymnasium, and the wheelhouse and bridge. So, until next time, guys, keep it real. Make sure you guys like this video and leave a comment and tell me what you think. If you guys got any suggestions for me for future videos, please let me know. Alright, everybody, until the next one. See ya.